Greetings, traveller, and welcome to Mythical Quiztopia. Today's quiz is a 20-question challenge exploring the wild and enchanted realm of Celtic mythology. Today's theme is heroes and villains. Discover bold champions, druidic rebels, and shadowed betrayers. Let the quiz begin. Question 1. Which woman was famed for 5 gifts? Beauty, voice, speech, needlework, and wisdom. The correct answer is Emer. Emer is described as possessing the 5 gifts of womanhood. Question 2. Which hulking fighter was chosen to meet the enemy's best in single combat before the armies closed? The correct answer is Fomorian champion. The Fomorian champion meets the Tuatha champion in ritual single combat. Question 3. Which Ulster champion is famed for avenging a fallen comrade by bringing back a deadly trophy? The correct answer is Cumhaill Cernach. He avenged Cú Chulainn's death and returned with the head and hand of the killer in some versions. Question 4. Which sea king commanded tribute collectors and threatened to starve a rival people of harvest? The correct answer is Indech. Indech mac Domnan is a Fomorian king demanding tribute in grain. Question 5. Which exile fled overseas with a woman whose beauty had been prophesied to imperil a kingdom? The correct answer is Naoise. He fled with Deirdre, whose prophecy of bringing ruin proved true. Question 6. Which ruler's meanness in hospitality turned poets and warriors against him, despite early hopes for peace? The correct answer is Bress. Bress is infamous for denying proper hospitality to bards and the Tuatha. Question 7. Which champion was famed for a beauty mark that inspired irresistible love at a glance? The correct answer is Diarmuid o Dwybne. A love spot, balm cirque, upon his forehead made him wondrously attractive. Question 8. Which sorcerer from abroad arrived with sons to blight a land's harvests until champions opposed them? The correct answer is Carman. Carman is a foreign witch whose blights threaten Ireland's crops. Question 9. Which pirate lord returned after a plague to crush settlers who had briefly shaken off his yoke? The correct answer is Mork. Mork devastates the Nemedians after their numbers are thinned by plague. Question 10. Which High King led forces against a famed warband in a battle that marked their twilight? The correct answer is Cairbre Lifechair. He led the forces opposing the Fianna at the Battle of Gabra. Question 11. Which crone's keening foretold ambush in a narrow valley where mist never quite lifts? The correct answer is Witch of Slaughter Glen. The witch's banshee-like wail is an omen in local lore of the glen. Question 12. Which sea lord appears in finery of gold and black, offering tempting alliances that would bind rivals in tribute? The correct answer is Elatha. Elatha is a Fomorian noble famed for elegance and eloquence. Question 13. Which leader of a famed warband gained wisdom by burning a thumb and then placing it to his mouth? The correct answer is Fionn mac Cumhaill. He gained Tooth of Wisdom insight from tasting the salmon of knowledge. Question 14. Which many-skilled champion won entry to a great hall by offering mastery of every craft in turn? The correct answer is Lug Lamfada. He gained entrance to Tara by proving himself Samildanak, equally skilled in many arts. Question 15. Which poet-warrior journeyed with a golden-haired rider to a land where time stands still? The correct answer is Oisin. Niamh of the Golden Hair took him to Tir na Nog in many versions. Question 16. Which warrior queen wounded a famed healer in battle, shaping the war's aftermath? The correct answer is Cethlin. Cethlin is Balor's wife and a formidable fighter. Question 17. Which island warlord kept a terrible weapon covered until the moment of battle, forcing allies to restrain it with bindings? The correct answer is Balor. Balor's killing eye had to be held shut with cords until battle opened it. Question 18. Which towering foe hurled boulders before marching, using the shock to scatter skirmishers? The correct answer is Furious Giant. The Furious Giant opens battle with stone throwing to disrupt screens. Question 19. Which Ulster champion is famed for a battle frenzy that twisted his body into a terrifying war shape? The correct answer is Cú Chulainn. His battle frenzy, the Riastrad, made him unrecognizable to friend and foe alike. Question 20. Which youth astonished courtly onlookers by playing whole sides of a game single-handed? The correct answer is Setanta. As a boy, he dominated team games at Iman Macha. Thanks for playing, Traveller. How did you fare? If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe for more daily quiz challenges. May the gods guide your next adventure.